Hey folks, welcome to John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. We're up in northern Minnesota chasing smallmouth and crappies.
These fish are all in our harbors.
Close to 14 there.
Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast.
Fleet Farm presents John Gillespie's Waters and Woods. Fleet Farm, the ultimate fishing headquarters.
Yes, folks, we're at one of my favorite ice fishing destinations, and that is Longville, Minnesota. And I'm with my buddy Ryley Hansen, who guides up in this area. And Ryley, one of the things that I love about Longville is the variation. I mean, you can fish for almost anything, right?
Yeah, we've got everything. We've got pike, walleyes, smallmouth, largemouth, bluegills, crappies, and we have quality of all the fish too.
You bet. Your panfish are huge here, but we're doing something a little different today, which when you called me, I was kind of excited. You said we're going to smallmouth bass fish through the ice. That's kind of unusual.
Yeah, it's something that I stumbled into last year, and we're on a very good smallmouth fishery. I haven't really done a whole lot of it, but seems to be that deep rock and mud's the answer.
All right, let's do this. I think this will be fun. Smallmouth fish in the morning and crappie fish in the afternoon. What do you think?
That sounds like a blast.
Yeah, and we got two buddies with us that are always with us, Josh Tigan, of course, and Pete Mena, and we'll catch some fish, right?
For sure, yeah, it's gonna be a fun day.
Yeah, hey folks, we'll show what we're using and how we're using it. All of that coming up right after this.
Amsoil Signature Series Synthetic Motor Oil. Now it's winter, it's cold, and it's going to stay cold. And one thing that's really important about this in the cold weather is the cold cranking viscosity. Because it's more liquid, it prevents wear. You get maximum wear protection. You don't hear metal on metal noises. And don't take my word for it. Independent third-party testing confirms better cold cranking viscosity. To find out everything you need to know, go to amsoil.com.
Oh my gosh, look at the head on that. And look at that mouthful of weed. Look at that pike.
Are you having fun with the tip-ups?
Having a great time. Love beaver dam.
Oh, look at that, Blake. Holy cow. Look at that pike, Blake.
Oh my gosh! Look at the size of this pike! Oh my gosh! That is a trophy pike right there, pal. Oh man, is that gorgeous.
Look at this guy, folks. This is a beauty. Oh, wait till you see the tummy on this guy.
Hey, welcome back. Look at my buddy Pete Mena. The first to connect on the smallmouth bass, I hope.
I think, yeah.
Does it feel pretty good?
It's fighting pretty good. So
This ice is slippery, buddy.
it is slippery,
Yes,
and there's
it
a
is.
lot of it.
All right,
I mean, there's,
Did you mark him though, by the way?
yeah, just barely showed up off the bottom.
You're doing a Tex Mania here. It's a half-hour show.
Well, I know, but this thing was fighting it with
Oh,
pull and
really?
drag, yeah.
That's cool. Smallmouth through the ice. This is neat, folks. This really is. Oh, I see your leader material. Everything's freezing up. Oh, look at this. Look at that there, Pete. That's a beautiful smallmouth bass right there, man.
Yeah,
What did you think this morning
that?
when Ryley said we were going for smallies?
Well, it's unusual.
Yeah.
We don't do a lot of it. They can be kind of finicky in the winter, but it's definitely something cool to try. And these fish fight. So
Oh, I know. Hold them out. I mean, that's a
I
nice
mean-
2-pounder right there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, nice to see Pete start us off with a nice smallmouth, but the baits are important out here, folks. And, you know, when you're fishing for big fish and you can get them up to 6-7 pounds here, you think big baits. That's not the case, right?
Yeah, we're going extremely small, and we're using bug type presentations for sure. Pete did get one on a minnow, but it's definitely been waxworms have been a little bit better.
And you like the tungsten, that Acme tungsten jig. And I love that little single hook Castmaster too. That is also tungsten. And tungsten tungsten gives you a better feel.
Yeah, for sure. It's a little bit heavier, and it also will get you down there quicker when there's a school underneath you. I got one, John.
I'm coming, Ryley. Pete missed 2 after you caught that one,
Yeah.
so I think in spite of the
Bite's
real
been
cold,
pretty good.
that one feel pretty good?
No, it's not too good, but oh, he's getting away. Oh,
You got him? Pretty cold today to put your hand in there.
yeah, it'll be cold hands.
But tell the folks how big you can get them.
Yeah, we can get them up to 6 pounds, even 7 pounds in here if we get real lucky.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's state record type stuff in this lake for sure.
Yeah, that's amazing. And what you're doing is looking for rock bars.
Yep, exactly. Just isolated boulders adjacent to mud. They're cruising that mud, then they slide up on this stuff to feed it.
What was that one on?
Oh, that was on just a little Acme Pro Grade tungsten with waxy on it right there.
Okay.
Really, really small.
Here, actually, I'll hold that right next to there. And that is Acme tungsten what?
That'd be a 4mm Pro Grade tungsten, just tipped with a waxy.
And they like the small baits.
Yeah, the other day it was definitely small baits, but Pete's had a couple bites on a bigger bait, so maybe not today.
This one feels a little better.
Hey, all right.
That tungsten and waxy combo is working pretty well.
Here he is, here he is.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a nice fish right there. Now, when you called me and told me about this, that's a beautiful smallmouth.
Yeah, that one's probably pushing 4.
When you called me and told me about this, you know, I've done this before years ago with Josh on Chequamegon Bay, but this is really pretty readily available in the Longville area?
It can be, yeah. It's definitely a hard pattern to put together, but I was able to crack it last year and it seems to produce pretty well. Look at that tungsten.
Yeah, that's a fatty.
That's a really nice
We
fish.
get one 20 inches long, it's going to be a big one.
That's going to be a giant, yeah, for sure.
And are you kind of bouncing the bottom?
Yeah, I'm just keeping it just above and I'm pounding bottom every once in a while. I'll try to imitate a bug coming out of the mud.
Breaking news from Fleet Farm. Check out this deal. Beaver Dam Natural Wood and American Flag tip-ups are on sale for $36.99. Hurry in and get the tip-up that will last a lifetime.
Got one, John.
All right, Josho. Always nice to have you along on these Minnesota trips, buddy. You enjoy taking a day off, don't you, and fishing?
I love coming over here.
All right. Boy, isn't that water clear?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Smallmouth bass through the ice. Something you and I have done together many times.
It's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, there we go. Here he is. Here he is. You know, there's something important to talk about. And, you know, you and I fished this a lot of times. And there was one day I caught him on big spoons over on Chequamegon Bay.
I remember that, a half-ounce.
Yeah. But really, the key to this type of fishing in midwinter is small baits.
Yeah, it seems like the smaller the better. I mean, most of these fish are feeding on bugs in the winter. They're very lethargic, so a lot of times you can downsize and do pretty good.
And on your jigging technique, subtle?
Real slow.
Really?
Yep, just barely move it. You'll just feel a little tap on the rod like a bluegill bite and set the hook.
And they won't come far off the bottom either.
Generally they won't, no.
Yeah.
Only a foot or two.
Nice job,
I
pal.
like it.
We were fishing the lakes of Longville, Minnesota. An 8.5-hour drive from Milwaukee, 9.5 from Chicago, and 3.5 hours from Minneapolis.
We're off the clock to clock more fish, to fill our live wells and empty our coolers, because there's more to explore. The latest Humminbird fish finders work fast, see clearly, and know all the best spots. They fish even smarter paired with the Minn Kota and break down the water like never before. If you like your plans loose and lines tight, then it's time to explore. Only with Humminbird.
Folks, I've relied on Johnson Pump products for many years, and now they're even better. Check out the new Aqua Void Bilge and the Aqua O2 Aerator.
The best advantage with the new products is no tools necessary to replace your motor cartridge. Quick watertight connector and the same easy change cartridge. With the new motor cartridges, we have a high efficiency impeller and a low amp draw motor. To the angler, they're going to have faster fill of their live wells and they're going to have better aeration along with a faster evacuation of their bilge. This pump will fit on any boat. It has a multi-configuration inlet port as well as a 360 rotation outlet port.
Johnson Pump, reliability on board. Well, we got a double header going here, guys. Josh has got one on. Ryley right behind him has got one on. And Josh, are you going to be first here?
Then we'll see. I don't know.
All right, let's see what's happening.
Oh, you can see him fight through the ice.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. The ice is so clear and 16 inches thick. Riley's got one, and Josh has got one. Come on over here, guys. Ryley, come on over. Hook those together. That's 2 at a time. And we just moved to a new spot, new rock pile. And you put the Mega Live down. There was a bunch of fish down there.
Oh yeah, it was loaded, and that didn't take long, and we doubled up. I just missed one right before this too. I think it was a lot bigger.
Fun.
Yeah,
double header smallmouth through the ice in the middle of winter.
Can't be awesome.
Oh, that is cool.
Here we go, John.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, for smallmouth fishing through the ice, this is actually pretty fast.
Yeah.
And I want to tell the folks too, once you get this in, feel pretty good?
He does feel pretty good.
Look at how beautiful that nice ice is, isn't it?
Yeah. We are marking a lot of them.
That's what I was going to say, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one, Josh.
Yeah.
No, but it is amazing, folks, how many fish we mark that don't bite, you know?
Yeah.
So what are you doing? You almost keeping it still when they come in?
When they come in, I'll jig it a little bit, and then I'll keep it dead still, and that's generally when they'll hit it. You'll just feel that rod tip just go down a little bit, and then when I'm not seeing fish, I'll go and bounce the bottom every 45 seconds.
And again, as you and Ryley were talking about, it's the small bait deal.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a little crappie fishing this afternoon.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Day.
That's a beautiful bass.
Yeah. John, Ryley.
All right, coming. Oh, is he hot? He's way out here on the outside of the circle.
Hammered him.
Is he in the mud or on the rocks?
Right on the transition between hard and soft.
Okay, and that's something we should. Oh, there you go. Look at that, Josh-a-roo.
If I can get him.
Isn't that nice and cold water there, guys, when it's 4 degrees out, trying to grab a Oh, is that a beautiful fish? Come on up here, guys. That is really a nice bass right there.
Yeah, very nice.
And like I said earlier in the show, when you called me and said do this, I said absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
But you had a day when you had 60?
Yeah, it was really crazy. That was the first time I did it, actually, and kind of ran into it on accident.
Yeah, that's a beautiful bass right there. And again, the small baits, you guys.
Yeah, definitely a steal in the show today, that's for sure.
So that, where we're fishing is rock, and where you're fishing is right where it turns to mud.
Yep.
And they like to eat bugs in the winter.
Yeah, they're very lethargic in the winter, so those small baits do really good.
Good job, Josh-a-reno. I hate to want to go and fish crappies,
right?
But I just want to show the versatility of this area. Boy, that is fighting.
It is
buddy.
fighting. It just went on a big run. I got a lot of ground to make up here.
Maybe it's our 5-pounder.
Right?
Oh, yeah. There's a dandy. Ryley Hansen. Look at that, my friend. Oh. That's a beautiful fish. Come on up. Come on up.
Super fun.
Yeah, that is a lot of fun. But the crappie thing is fun too. And we'll give this another half hour. Go over to the crappie lake and I'll cook some Johnsonville stuff for you.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, hold that out though.
Yeah, and that jig right in the beak fish. Every single time.
Yeah. Well, switching to crappies. Looks like Josh is going to be the first to connect here, Josh.
Yeah, I just dropped down, John.
Did you really? Ooh, that's a nice crappie. That's a perfect eating size right there, isn't it?
Good start.
And Ryley said we're going to get some bigger fish here, but we're fishing in about 35 feet of water, and these fish are where in the water column?
These ones were about 10 feet off the bottom.
10 feet off the bottom,
Yep,
okay.
so.
Good start. You didn't even change your bait, did you?
No, same old Acme tungsten I was catching the smallmouth on.
You know what's good about that tungsten too? It marks really well on the humminbird. You can see it real clearly.
It really does. I need to get it down really quick.
Nice. Come on, Josh. I'm trying to set up. I haven't even put a line in yet.
The way it is down there, you might not have a lot of
that is nice. Are you marking a lot of fish?
Yeah, quite a few. There was another probably, 10 to 15 with that one.
That's what I like about this area up here is the panfish are so plentiful, aren't they?
Oh, big. There's so many lakes.
Yeah, and they do a good job, the DNI here. There's some lakes with small limits, and that helps.
Oh, it does. Not like Wisconsin with 25. We got to get that down to 10.
Got one, John.
I just got back to my truck and you got one on.
Man, when you get on top of them, they're biting. This one
I've been marking a few, but I haven't had a chance to really fish.
Right.
Okay. Oh, that's a big fish.
Ooh, nice.
There is a crappie. That is a beautiful fish.
Yeah.
And on this particular lake, you caught them how big?
Yeah, my biggest ever here is a 16 even.
A 16 incher?
Yeah, but you get a lot of these like 12, 13 inchers for the most part.
Yeah, and when I go crappie fishing in the winter, I keep 5 or 6.
Yeah.
That's enough for my wife and I.
Exactly.
You know?
All you need is 5. And in Minnesota, we have a lot of lakes like this one where your limit is only 5.
Yeah.
So that lets them grow just like that and stay nice.
Josh
Go,
again. Josh again. Oh, wow.
This is kind of fun.
It's totally fun. Like I was saying, oh, there you go. Another nice eater size.
Yep.
Yeah, that is.
Take it.
And what do you got on there now?
I just got a little spoon there.
That same deal, right?
Yep.
And that's a tungsten.
Yep.
And you're not fishing that on the bottom, right?
No, off about 10 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that is amazing. And these fish, really bite all day, don't they?
They do. That's what's nice about these basin fish. Yeah, you can come out in your middle of the day like this, sun's out, and they still bite.
Folks, it's time now to announce this week's winners of the Fleet Farm John Gillespie's Waters and Woods 2025 Fishing Contest.
This week's first winner is Austin Premshak of Menasha, Wisconsin, caught this 16-inch crappie on Enterprise Lake on a waxworm. Joseph Franzo of Hurley, Wisconsin, caught this 44.5-inch northern pike on Lake Superior using a sidewinder. Evan Platts of Sheboygan, Wisconsin, caught this 16-inch perch on the Bay of Green Bay using a rosy red. Todd Hammond of Bluffton, Minnesota, caught this 27.5-inch walleye in Horseshoe, Minnesota using a minnow. And this week's first kid winner is Emlyn Rahilly of Trevor, Wisconsin, caught this 36-inch northern pike on Silver Lake on a tip-up. And Aiden Alexander of Lakeville, Minnesota, caught a 10-inch bluegill on the Bear Creek Reservoir using an Acme tungsten. Each week, I shop online at fleetfarm.com to check out the latest deals. This week, the Frabill Pro Thermal Tip-Up with light is on sale for $24.99. And the 13 Fishing 27-inch Widowmaker Ice Rod is on sale for $39.99.
Hey folks, Chris McGillis of McGillis Law Group, your hometown personal injury law firm. Taking a break from fishing, today we're on a big Muskego Lake, partnering up with some local first responders at the Milwaukee Fishery event. This event supports firefighters throughout the state of Wisconsin, including the local 215 Charitable Fund and Ignite the Spirit. We're proud of McGillis Women to support first responders. These types of events are important to protect those and support those in our community that protect us in a time of need. We're going to hear from Joel Recklich, as one of the group's organizers, about how this event gives back to those that need it. Local 215 Charitable Fund and Ignite the Spirit, what are they about?
Ignite the Spirit really deals with firefighters and the mental health aspect of our job and what it entails. And the local 215 Charitable Foundation, it's a newer foundation, and what it there is for is to help local 215 help the community. So we've done things as, we support Little League baseball teams. We help Coats for Kids and school book drives and things that really help the community and promote the Milwaukee Fire Department and local 215, together, because so many things correlate where you're with, people and you're helping the community, and ultimately that's what we do as firefighters, is try to help.
McGillis Law Group and John Gillespie's Waters and Woods are proud to support first responders throughout the state of Wisconsin. Joel, thanks again. This has been a great event today and really, really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming out, and thank you for supporting us as well.
When you're meeting with a client, it's so important that you're present with them and you're listening. I've heard lawyers say your job as a trial lawyer is to read the law, understand the law, make the argument. You can't get emotionally connected with your client. I completely disagree with that. In order to tell your client's story, you want to learn what's important to them. Sit down and have a meal together. Learn about their family. Learn about their history. Learn about where they're from. You have to emotionally connect with them. It's their story. It's not ours. And the only way to do that in an effective way is to truly care, to truly connect, and listen.
Got another one,
got
John.
one. Riley's got one. And John doesn't get to fish, which is just okay. Ooh, there you go. Come on up, buddy. There you go.
Nice 11 inch.
Hey, one thing before you set up doing this, I noticed you guys come out and you drill a bunch of holes in an area. Why is that?
Yeah, then when the fish are being a little auger shy, if you drill holes in the area, then when they move, they'll end up under a hole that you already drilled.
So before you even start fishing, you'll drill what, 10, 20 holes?
Yeah, sometimes depending on how big the area is, we might even drill 60.
And that way you can hole hop and when they move.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Then you're not spooking them around, chasing them the rest of the day.
Yeah, hold that out. I mean, there's another beautiful eater right there.
Well, John, I have actually caught a lot. And I didn't want to make you come over here, but they've all been about 9, 10 inches.
Yeah, I was expecting some bigger fish here.
I think
what Ryley was telling me. What he saw here in
of course,
the
I'm
past.
tangled up and everything. And this one is not huge, but
no, that's a really good, solid eating fish right there.
Ooh, this one feels a little better.
You moved near my truck. I'm glad. Ooh, yeah, that rod's bending pretty good there, pal.
Yeah, ooh, here he is. Oh,
Let's
that's
see.
a nicer fish.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. Nice, like 12 and a half inch fish.
Oh, look at, here comes your buddy, Josh.
Josh has got one too.
Hey,
man, it's fun.
Riley, you know, the time of day doesn't make a difference in this type of fishing, does it?
Yeah, a lot of times midday is better because the fish won't move as much on you.
Okay.
So, and then, but you will get chances at bigger fish during your prime time windows, that's for sure.
Which is evening and morning.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what, folks, nothing like a hot lunch on the ice. And you know, Johnsonville makes great brats, but I don't have brats for you today.
No?
No, I've got what they call rope sausage. This is absolutely a delicacy, folks. It's smoked sausage. Then they put their special Johnsonville spices on. And of course, all you got to do is cook it on the grill for, I'd say, 10 minutes till it's golden brown. Now that is a big sausage right there. Take a bite there, man. And seriously?
Very good.
That's andouille flavored. And that again is smoked sausage, rope sausage. Hey folks, look for Johnsonville rope sausage at your favorite retailer today. Hey, I'm sitting in my truck here, relaxing.
Yeah, you look awful comfortable in there.
I am comfortable. And
this is a little bit better
Pete?
one here.
Oh, a decent one?
Oh, I see you got one, or
Josh has got one.
Josh is in your hole.
Well, get yours up.
I'm trying. Mine's not so small this time. I'd say this is a better one.
Well, you reel so slow, but there is a reason for that, too.
Yeah, we do want to make sure they aren't
there you go.
having any air issues. But
when
yeah,
you're fishing deep water, you want to reel them in slow.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah, this water is a little bit deeper. Now the fish are suspended up pretty high, anywhere from 25 on down to 32, but either way, anytime you're below 20 foot, you should try and bring them up slow.
Because the danger is?
Basically barotrauma. They're not bleeding their bladder quick enough.
So
you know.
real slow.
Yeah, certain species like lake trout can burp like crazy, but crappies don't burp all that well.
So real slow.
Yep.
There we go.
Josharoo.
John, this one feels a little bigger here.
All right, man, buddy. Let's see. And
we're getting close.
Get them up there, pal.
Unless it's a little
They're fun, aren't they?
I don't know. Oh, big crappie.
Oh, that is. Josh,
look at that one.
That is a dandy, pal.
Yeah, that's a good one there. That's the biggest one I've caught today by far.
Now, all of a sudden, I'm marking a lot more as we get towards evening. You know that?
Yeah. And who knows, maybe the big ones will start biting now because of it.
Boy, that's a beauty. How long is that one?
Gosh, it's got to be 13, maybe 13 and a half.
That's awesome. Beautiful fish,
yeah,
Josh. Now, are you working that bait real slow?
No, I got a spoon on and I've been working it pretty aggressive. This one just flew up and clobbered it. He choked it.
Yay! I've been working at this all day and I finally got a crappie. Here he comes. Let's see, folks. Ooh, there we go. That was fun. And Josh actually had to come over and talk to me because I was actually jigging too vigorously. So what he said was, jiggle a little bit, let it sit, jiggle a little bit, let it sit. Yay, I'm on the board. It's been a tough day for me, folks. Coming on strong later in the afternoon. I'll tell you what, these clam combos are great for fight. Here he is. Are great for fight. Whoa, there's a little bit better crappie, Ryan, isn't it?
I like that one.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. And seriously, so I was jigging too vigorously all day, and you got a cold front like that, and it's -4 in the morning. Slow your presentation down, folks. It'll make a difference. That's a nice one, isn't it, Ryan?
I like that. That'll be good.
Yes, sir. Joshua, you've been hot today on both the bass and the crappies. You know that?
Yeah, it's been a fun day. Riley's got us dialed on here.
Yeah, he is a good guide. Let's see what you got there. Good eater.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
eater.
Bring them over if you would, Josh. I want to ask you one question. You know, it is kind of interesting. I've sat in my truck here and you've been bombing around hole to hole.
Yep.
I think both systems work because they come in waves. You know, if you just sit here and wait for them, they come back. But I think you catch more fish when you move around.
Definitely, that'll, when the times are not there, you can keep following them. But yeah, like you said, sitting still can work too because they're constantly moving on them.
Yeah,
It's been a lot of fun.
It has been a great day, and love coming up and seeing Ryley. And of course, you're guiding every day too this time of year, aren't you?
Yeah, it's gonna get busy here, so yeah.
Well, you're a good guide too. It's always fun to have you come along, isn't it?
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Whoop, there's another one.
It's been an awesome day, Ryley. It really has.
A lot of fun, that's for sure.
When you can tell me that, hey, we can go out and catch smallmouth and then split the day and go and get crappies, and you were right on both sides too, right?
Yeah, super fun, that's for sure.
And hey, Josh and I were talking before, these fish are moving around a lot in this basin, and I've just been sitting here waiting for them to come back. You guys are our hole hopping, and I think you're having more success with the hole hopping.
Yeah, for sure. When you can stay on top of them all the time, you're going to catch some more fish, that's for sure.
Yeah, but awesome job, buddy. We really had fun.
For more information, call Ryley Hansen. That phone number is 507-217-1276.
Get ready for the ride of your life. Right now, we have amazing deals that you can't miss. From rugged trails to family fun, the Yamaha Wolverine is built for it all. And with our exclusive financing and customer cash options, your dream ride is closer than ever. Experience the ultimate blend of performance and versatility. Don't wait. These deals won't last long. Visit your local Yamaha dealer today and start your new adventure.
Pete, I'm getting too old for this. So John, you haven't heard of Brian's Custom Steps? Oh, Pete, those are awesome. How can I get a set? Yeah, I love these big no-slip platforms, and they're made right here in Wisconsin. For more information on Brian's Custom Steps, call 920-315-0333.
I want to mention, you absolutely specialize in pan fishing, and as we get into March, that can be some awesome crappie and bluegill, right?
Oh, it's super fun. We get to fish a little shallower water as they're staging for their spawning grounds once the ice comes off. So they'll pull up into that shallow water, and you really get a chance to see some really big fish that time of year.
Well, thank you, my friend. We had a great time. And folks, that is our show for today. Please join us next week. Don't know where we're going to fish yet. We'll find a place somewhere. Until then, I'm John Gillespie, hoping to see you enjoying John Gillespie's Waters and Woods.